Hey Internet, Eric here. Day 12, getting close, almost done. Day 12 of Shocktober here on my channel. If you don't know what that is, from the 19th through the 31st Halloween day, I'm discussing 13 different films, one upload per day, all horror films that I've never seen before. And oh boy, today, today we have a fantastic one. First time watching, I'm jumping right into this fucking thing. 2016's Train to Busan. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I discuss plot spoilers, specific scenes, what have you, and I am warning you right now, and I'll warn you right before, major spoilers to this one. So, because I have a lot to say. If you have not seen this one, please stop this. Or if you don't give a shit about spoilers, but if you do, stop this, go watch it. It's free on Tubi, both the regular Korean language and the American dub. I watched the Korean language, and then come back and watch this. Okay, the basic plot of this is we are following, and first off, I don't know any character names, but I will use the movie poster to kind of differentiate who I like, who I didn't like, all that jazz. So we are following his father here, front and center. You can't see with the glare. Great, wonderful. Anyway, we are following him. Whatever. There you go. Following him, and he is carrying his daughter. He is a workaholic dad, just recently divorced, and he's very distant from his daughter, because he's all business. And she wants to go to her mom's house in Busan for her birthday. Dad's against it, and then realizes, man, I fucked up. I didn't go to her recital. I can do this to kind of win her over type of thing. While that happens, there is a viral breakout. Zombies show up, and it's survival. Okay, first, this movie starts great. Okay, there is a man driving a truck going through a area that is being decontaminated. We don't know why. He drives over a deer, leaves it for dead. The deer, transform like a transformer, pops back up, wide eyes. Boom, we're ready. So we're following this character. First, let's get to the acting. The actor who plays the father, very, very good. Loved him. Very good at first, showing that distance between him and his daughter. Like, he wants to make good, but business is what he's doing. He's there to make money to support for his family type of thing. And he does a really good job showing the strain with his daughter. And by the end, he shows how much he cares for her, how he truly loves her, and how he will do anything to get her to survive. The little girl who plays his daughter is heartbreaking in this movie, because she's put through so much. Again, no relationship with her dad. When she's talking to her mom on the phone, she's under the blanket, so he can't be part of the conversation. She's so furious with her, seeing her break down at the recital because he's not there. It's sad. And then when the shit hits the fan, she's great playing scared. She's great playing aloof. She's just so good. And then the ending, which we'll get to, breaks my heart. This kid can act. The other characters we are following, if the glare works, probably not. We are following a pregnant woman here and her husband. The lady who plays the pregnant woman, very, very good. Very good being friendly to the daughter, and just being a pregnant woman, but she's very likable. Her husband comes off as an asshole and is an asshole through a lot of the movie, but he is not like a bad person. He's grumpy, he says the wrong things, no filter type of thing. They have a great relationship, as a married couple. I liked this guy, the would-be father, or the soon-to-be father. Even though he says a lot of the wrong things or a lot of unfiltered, possibly dickish things, he is a badass. I love it when shit hits the fan and he has to stop the zombies from attacking by force. You believe him when he's punching the hell out of them. He saves the main character's life many times. Really, really good. Liked him a lot. Now, the only other character, well, there's a couple more characters I'll talk about. We got, which you can't see with the glare, right here. This kid back here. He is a member of the school baseball team. And there you go. Can't really see it. Fuck it. He's a member of the school baseball team. That's enough of the poster because that's all the characters, main characters that are on the poster I'm going to talk about. And he is there to. He wants to, because the main problem is when the zombies attack, this group here gets separated. The three men, the kid from the baseball team, the soon-to-be father, and the main character, and they have to go from this train or this car all the way to the main car where everyone else is. Well, the kid who is from the baseball team, he wants to get to the further car ahead because that's where his girlfriend is. He's great. I love how he has to help kick ass with his baseball bat. And then when they're going from car to car to car, finally when he has no problem hitting the shit out of these zombies until he gets to the car with his former teammates who have all turned. When he gets that fear stuck in him, the sadness, you buy it and you feel for this kid. I love it. The only other character really worth merit, like there's two sisters, two older ladies, they're sisters. They're really good, not in it very much, but they're great characters. The girlfriend of the kid, she's fine. For what she does, she's very likable. Like she comes off kind of hard in the beginning, but she's very likable by the end. The only other character is like this main asshole. I'm just gonna call him the businessman. He's the one that, sure, if you're in the situation too, you want to do what you can to survive, but he is not against sacrificing anyone, and he does that. He's shoving people in front of the zombies, doing what he needs to do, lying just to save his own ass. It's a piece of shit, but this actor does a fantastic job. The acting in this movie is top notch. The gore is pretty good. We get some blood vomiting. We get some bites, on the neck and on the shoulder. We get great close-ups of bite marks, bloody bite marks on hands. But most of it is just blood smears. Blood smearing, like after effects on clothes. Like when the doors are shut and the zombies are trying to get in, we get blood smears like on the windows, that type of thing. So that's how it is. The action in this movie is fucking intense. I love it. First off, nowhere is safe. Where you have zombies breaking down the windows to get from car to car to car, breaking out to get to the people, breaking out of the windows of the train to get to the people running on the side to try to get in, doing whatever they can, jumping, like breaking through the roof. There is so many intense moments. There's a scene where they're transferring from here to there to get into another train, that's going to Busan, and they think they're going the right way, and they go see what they think is the army, and the entire army is fucking infected. So they're being chased. So many chase scenes inside the car itself, from here to there. Oh my god, this movie. I haven't been this intense watching a movie since Wreck. So I don't know if it has to do with, foreign films when it comes to, zombies or infected people. But I haven't been this intense, lots of oh shit moments. I haven't had this much intensity watching a film, Train to Busan, since the first Wreck movie. Oh God. One of my favorite scenes, again, they have to go, like I said, the three people, soon to be father, main guy, and athlete, have to go from car number 9 to car number 3, I guess we'll say. And they have to go from here to there, fighting their way through. They end up taping their arms so they can protect them from bites. They have weapons. They find baseball bats and stuff like that. But then they find out when they go through tunnels, these zombies are completely blind. They can't see anything. Even with their eyes, they cannot see anything. Even though it's not completely dark. Like the heroes, I guess you would say, can see what they need to do. They have ways to sneak around them. And the use of cell phones. I loved that scene. The baggage storage area. Loved that scene. Really, really smart and effective ways to get around the zombie. It's like Resident Evil. You play the Resident Evil games. You see a zombie. Try to walk around it so you can save your fucking ammo. These scenes were so good. What else? The score is perfect for the intense scenes. It's perfect for the sad scenes. This finale, the finale of the movie, is so good when they have to transfer from this train to get to yet another train to go to Busan. While fighting out different zombies here and there. There's a scene where they're on the final train and it's going full speed ahead, and there's zombies hanging on the back, by the railings, and then more zombies are hanging onto those zombies, and then by the end of it, that fucking train is carrying like maybe 3, 4, 5 dozen zombies at the back of the fucking train, and it's amazing. I love the way these zombies move. It's not slow Frankenstein monster like zombies, like Romero stuff. They run like the Dawn of the Dead remake, but they also twitch. You know what I mean? They remind me of those fucking nurses from Silent Hill, if you've seen that movie. Love it. Scary. Unnerving. Now, I mentioned to everybody at the very beginning of this video that there are spoilers. And again, I am warning you right now, I'm going to spoil the end of this movie, because it must be talked about. So I'm giving you a chance to stop, go watch, and come back. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch at your own risk. The final part of this movie, you have the main actor, his daughter, and the pregnant woman left alive. And the asshole guy breaks out. The one I said that would sacrifice anybody, because he ended up sacrificing the train conductor earlier. He breaks out. He's struggling with the dad. I'm just going to call him the dad, the main guy. And eventually the dad is bitten on the hand. Dad gets rid of the businessman, the asshole guy. Knows what's going to happen. Puts the pregnant lady and his daughter into the head cart, where the conductor would work. He tells his daughter, the daughter is putting 2 and 2 together. And she breaks down crying. And she knows that he's going to leave them because he's turning. And this little girl is so good when her heart breaks, because she's finally showing love and emotion for her father. He's finally showing love and emotion for her. And because we've had that bond slowly build more and more as the danger builds more and more with this father and daughter, when this finally happens, it really hit me. And I don't know if it's because I'm a father to a daughter. My daughter's older than this kid. My daughter's 12. This daughter's maybe between 7 to 10. This kid is so good, and they work so well. This scene is so heartbreaking. This director knows how to pull at your heartstrings when she's yelling and screaming no, when she knows he's going to. There's close-ups of her holding on, because he's a businessman, button-up shirt and everything. She's holding on to his cuff, holding on and screaming and crying and yelling and all that. And then he gives her to the pregnant lady, says, take care of her. The daughter does not stop screaming, does not stop crying. He shuts the door. We can hear her, muffled scream. And then the score is so sad as he's walking away. And he finally stands on the back of the car. And it's sad enough. I'm not gonna lie, I was starting to lose it, like tear up a little bit. Then I'm like, okay, it's fine. And then what happens? This motherfucker of a director, we're watching the dad, and then he's remembering his daughter when she was born. We're seeing him holding a baby. Not gonna lie, I really almost lost it. And it just really pulled at your heart, because you're like, this is how a sad ending is done. And suddenly his eyes turn white. He's still smiling because that's the last thing he remembered. And you see the shadow of him as a zombie falling off the back of the train. Now, whether he fell off as a zombie or he chose to do that himself, left up to interpretation. I think he did it himself. I think there was a little bit of humanity with him left. It sucked, man. That was rough. But that's not the end. They finally get to the train has to stop because where they're going, the tunnel is again, inaccessible because of debris and dead bodies. So the daughter and the pregnant woman are the only ones left. They're walking down a tunnel. And then we see the army. The army is not, infected. And they see them on the scope. And they say, hey, we got 2 people coming here. What do we do? Are they infected? They look down the scope. We can't tell. Kill them. Motherfucker, this... I was getting so intense. So tense. And, again, the scope aimed right on the woman's head. Close up of the finger going on the trigger. Then suddenly he stops because he hears singing. The daughter is singing the song from the recital. Aloha Oi was the song, Until We Meet Again, singing it for her father. He pulls hands off the trigger. We have survivors. The end. From beginning to end, Train to Busan. I gotta do something about this glare. It doesn't always do that with my videos. Sorry about that. Train to Busan. There we go. Fantastic. From beginning to end. This is the best movie I have watched. And I'm not just saying that because I watch a lot of shitty movies for Shocktober. The best movie I've seen for Shocktober. Best movie I've seen probably in a long ass fucking time. Highly recommend it. Fantastic acting. Great score that is used properly. Intense moments. Moments of high action. Great gore for what it's used for. Perfect moments of intensity. Especially, you know, that, like I just said, the scene with the army and the gun. Sadness that gets to you. Absolutely love this movie. Highly recommend it. I went on to Amazon and put it in my wish list, you know, the Blu-ray. I do recommend, I don't edit videos, watching this in its own language because you can get the intensity. And again, for that scene with the daughter, if you watch this dubbed, the emotion might be lost. So I recommend watching the dubbed or the original Korean language track. It's on Tubi to get the full effect of this movie. Absolutely loved it. Highly recommend Train to Busan. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Click the bell. Comment below. Have you seen this movie? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you hate foreign films? You're not going to watch it? All that jazz. Thank you to everyone that's been watching my Shocktober videos. Even the ones where I talk about really shitty movies. This one was fantastic. Tomorrow, 13th day, I think I'm going to do Coraline. I've heard nothing but good things. I love stop motion movies. It's been one I've been wanting to see for a long time, so I think I'll do that. Don't worry, Marty. I'm still going to discuss The Void eventually. And like I said, Psycho Gorman, once you get the Blu-ray, I'll watch it and discuss it here. But yeah, Train to Busan. That one fucking kills, dude. That one is fucking great. Highly recommend it. Cheers.